it is Victoria, and welcome to my nightly manifestation routine. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you all everything that I do for manifestation. I like to do mine at night because it's quiet, my son is asleep, and I really can reset my mind. I literally start everything in the shower. And guys, I'm sharing this with you all. You guys asked me to give you guys a step-by-step in the last video that I did, and I just wanted to let you guys know before we even get started that this truly works. Don't doubt it. Try it out first before you think I'm crazy. There's a lot of people that are on YouTube right now sharing their success stories with manifestations. If you're not familiar with manifesting, basically what that is when you are putting your intentions out of what you want and aligning yourself with people and getting yourself in alignment with your path and watching it come into fruition. When it comes into fruition, that's when it's manifested. So and what that is, it's the law of attraction. So basically, like attracts like. So if you put yourself in a mindset of I have this, I am this, then you will become that. So when the way that mine starts off, like I said, I start off at night, I start off in the shower, and I like to really clear my head, and I put on some Alexa, listen to some meditation music, and then I come out and I do my skincare routine. And while I'm doing my skincare routine, that's when I start doing affirmations and affirming, and I start to say things like I am healthy, I am wise, I am smart, I am abundant. And I just look at myself right in the eyes and I say these things, affirming to myself, because I know that like attracts like. And then after I'm done with that, I light a candle. It's like a ritual of mine. I light a candle, bring it on into the room, and that's when I start the visualization process, which is the most important part. And that is when you start to visualize everything that you want, and you feel how you would feel as if you already have it. Guys, when I tell you that this works, this works. I remember when I used to work at Wachovia, I absolutely hated that job and my environment totally sucked. But what I would do is on my lunch breaks, I would go to my car and I would just sit in my car and visualize, because sometimes it's so hard to do when your environment is not so great. But if you push through that, you will get exactly what you want. Just continue to visualize that you already have it. Don't feel like you want it. Feel like you already have it, because your mind cannot discern whether you have it or not. It's confused, like almost as if how they say what you resist persists. You can think about a negative thing all day long, you're gonna get that, because your mind can't tell if it's positive. It can only tell what you're focusing on. So if you're focusing on the positive, then that's what you're gonna get, and that's what you're gonna attract in your life. So after I finish with my visualizations, I then go into scripting, which is writing down affirmations. And what I write down is everything that I want. But the most important part is to not write down what you want and say I want, because then that's going to keep you in a state of always wanting it. What you want to do is you want to write, I am so happy and grateful now that I have. So now your mind thinks that this is what you already have. And I tell you, and I promise you guys, if you do this, just try this out. I don't care if you just try it out for 10 days and watch some positive changes happen in your life. I'm telling you, I've been doing this for a while, and I have seen so many things that it's almost creepy that has happened in the exact way that I have written, or the exact way that I have visualized. So I hope this has cleared some things up for you guys. I am so big on this because I've seen so many positive changes in my life. And I preach this to almost everybody. But if you have any questions for me, or maybe we can make this a series, because I also listen to guided meditation after I do this. So after I get out of the shower and do my affirmations and I do my visualizations and my meditations, when I go to sleep, I listen to guided meditations or guided affirmations, so I can when I wake up in the morning, my mind is already set to have been programmed for that all night long. And it has made such a huge change in my life. Another thing that I would suggest to you guys, and this doesn't have anything to do with the nightly routine, is not allowing your environment to discourage you, because that happened a lot with me when I first started. Like, it was my job that I hated, the relationship that I hated, the apartment that I hated that I lived in. And I would get so discouraged because I would go into visualize, and I would go and visualize, I have this, or I have this house, or I have this car, or I have this job. And then I would wake up and that wouldn't be my reality, and I would get discouraged. But don't allow yourself to get discouraged. Just stay positive and continue to do it, and really believe. That is another very key part. You are to ask, believe, and then receive. Some people, what they do is they ask and then they don't believe, and then they get discouraged. And what happens is, when you put that out there into the universe, you start feeling discouraged. Right when it was about to grow and you're about to get what you wanted, you start doubting it, and it's that seed goes back down, and you never get it. Stay positive and keep that faith strong. A lot of people say the universe. I believe in God, so I say God. Like, it's this whole process for me is almost like a prayer played out, because I'm extremely specific about what I want, and I'm extremely specific about what I ask for. So I hope this has helped you guys. Please don't get discouraged. Like I said, especially in this day and age when everything is all about comparisons with social media, you have to think about things like that too. How is social media making you feel? When you're on Instagram, it's very easy to see people that you aspire to be, but it's also very easy to feel jealous, and it's also very easy to come from a place of starting to feel like, I want this, I wish I had that. And your mind is going to keep you in that state of wanting and wishing you had, and you don't want to feel like that. So what has helped me out a lot with that is meditating. I have a video on meditation because it helps, like I said, keep me grounded and keeping me in alignment with what I want, as opposed to what I think I want based on what I'm seeing from other people. You have to live your own path. You're not here to live anyone else's path. So be very clear about what it is that you want, and be very clear about who you are. Be very clear about staying in alignment and making sure that you get yourself some sort of routine where you are visualizing and you are affirming to yourself, so all of your manifestations can come to you. Okay, if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. I love you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to my guided meditation. I'll link everything I said below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.